Hi my loves, welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind it will not resonate with everyone, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. And if you are interested in a personal reading, send me a text 971-354-9504. Alright my loves, let's see what's going on with you guys. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There's a very strong lustful energy in your there's a lot of daydreaming about somebody, Taurus. I think whatever this is, it kind of has a hold on your mind a little bit. So I have the Ten of Wands, the Master. So I have suppression with the Master. Some of you are suppressing your own abilities. Like it could be your psychic abilities. It could be like you not wanting to show people a little bit of vulnerability, or you may feel like frustrated and angry. There's a little bit of an energy of wanting to leave something, wanting to leave something behind. Taurus. Alright, so I have a Ten of Wands. And this card, this is the only one that's like different from all the other decks because this is new. This is unique to the tarot, to the deck. And it's the Master. It's someone that's has been through so much, and eventually they just realize, like, I am the master of my own life, and whatever, everything that I have created or that I have been in, it has been something I in a way have agreed to or participated in. I played along with the game, right? Because that's why the Seven of Swords is here. And with innocence, there's just this energy of realizing, like, okay, this is where I've been going wrong. Because in order for you to fix anything, you have to take accountability for what you've been doing. And it feels like somebody was suppressing their own personal growth because they didn't want to face whatever this was. It's a very harsh truth. It could be that somebody victimizes themselves a lot, and in order for them to be able to like deal with the world or deal with life, they have to make everybody else the bad person. Like everybody else is the bad guy. Could be dealing with a Taurus, like with the, I don't know why I said Taurus, I wasn't going to say Taurus, but could be dealing with a Taurus, with the Leo and Aries. I'm getting strong Virgo energy too. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Some of you might also like have somebody from your past trying. I mean, it's normal right now. Venus retrograde is making everybody that was wrong kind of sit back and think about the things that they've been doing lately. It's making everybody kind of go into a okay, well, what role did I play in this energy? Somebody's also suppressing themselves from like really tapping into a love that they've been, you see how I said that somebody's been like daydreaming a lot? It could be that they're daydreaming about you or vice versa, but there's just if you're in a relationship with anyone, Taurus, I want you to be careful that you're not suppressing your own energy, because it does kind of feel like, or your own, like, the problems in the connection, you're not suppressing them just because it makes your partner feel comfortable. It kind of feels, it's a little bit of an energy of whatever is, like, I can't do more than what I already do now, and your person keeps maybe demanding more of you. I feel like some of you are in love with the dream of your person, but it's not exactly with them. I feel like the universe is trying to lead you in a direction of where that type of connection could be possible, but you keep postponing it for yourself because in your mind, in your heart, you're like, no, I feel like I'm supposed to be here. This makes sense to me. Tell me about the Ten of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Like, with the Ten of Wands, it just represents that the ending is here. So regardless of what it was, it's done. You can't do anything for it. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, let's just say the Ten of Wands is the end of it. So like if you've been struggling so much to keep a house, or if you've been struggling so much to keep your car, or you're battling so hard to hold on to something because you don't want to lose whatever that is, the Ten of Wands is like, it's happening, it's here. Like you can't do anything for it. The change is here, so it's time to move into whatever new chapter you also have chosen for yourself. Because from the Ace to the 10 is always shows up at some point, because we're not meant to stay anywhere. We are meant to just continue to grow and continue to change. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. I feel like somebody keeps looking back. Like there could even be a new relationship here, but you're suppressing your happiness for it and your joy for it because you're still living in the past, Taurus. That's for some of you. That's not for all of you. There's like this desire to control it. I feel like the thing is, there's this energy, Taurus, that when it was really good, you kind of felt like, how can I describe this? Stay away from energy vampires too, just FYI, because I feel like there's someone around you that's draining you. Or there's someone that's like watching you, and that energy is very draining. Or maybe your person just sleeps a lot. There's an energy of you wanting to just kind of like rest. Which, I mean, you're a Taurus. You guys do that too. You guys nap a lot. But kind of watch that it doesn't like prevent you from living your life. So don't make sure that you do something at least throughout the day that makes you feel like you got up and did something. Just so that you don't hit that energy that like is very hard for you to get out of. And I think you know what I'm talking about. It's just there's this energy of feeling just kind of tired and wanting to just lay down. And I get that. Especially here because you are going through that change. And it's like, I just don't want to deal with this part. I keep getting that energy. I just don't want to deal with this part. But the universe is saying it's time to like release that control and just like go on to the next part. The thing is, when we're in trouble and when we are going through things is when we can see people's true colors too. And that's a big blessing. It's a blessing when you're in trouble and someone doesn't do anything for you. Because it allows you to see what they would rather do. You always want someone to do what they would think they want to do anyway. Because you don't want to force anyone to do anything for you. Or you don't want to have to, like, if your idea of a person is someone that can come in and fix things for you, and you're connecting to someone that's not like that, but you would like them to be like that, it's going to be a lot harder for you to find your happiness than to make them or turn them into that. Like, it's not, I mean, it's going to be hard to do it in general. You can't, like, change somebody into that. Maybe you can ask them for it, but there's no guarantee that they will do that. You have to find someone with those things already inserted in them, because yes, people can grow, and we grow in our connections, and we learn each other and connect to each other, yes, but you don't want, okay, I'll give you an example. If you are like, no, I don't want to go that extreme. Give me an example. If you're vegan and you only want to be, or if you want a husband, you want a partner that is, or if you're a vegetarian, whatever, if you're something and you want a partner that's the same way, but then you end up falling in love with someone and you try your best to change them, that's not fair. Like, you can always suggest things, you can always like try but for there to be so much judgment there, for you to say, no, in order for me to be okay, you need to become like this, that's not fair for the person, because it doesn't feel, when we change ourselves so that someone can love us, it doesn't feel real. Because in our mind, we start to say, you don't love me for me. You love me for who I became for you, because of who you asked me to be. But that's not who I am. That's why in relationships it's very important for us to accept each other. Because if we don't, then we are going to know you're in love with the mask. Like, you're in love with who I said that I was for you, and now you're not like, I'm starting to show my real me, and you keep having a problem with that. Like, what are we doing? It's this energy of, I can't keep like trying to convince you to, I don't know, maybe see you too, or vice versa, or for like, maybe you were saying that to this person. I feel like there's this energy of, like, you don't really accept me. The thing is, I feel like there's a relationship here, and then I feel like there's two people in a connection, and both people are thinking about other people. Like, I feel like the masculine is thinking about someone outside of the relationship, and the feminine is thinking about someone outside of the relationship. They might have like some type of family dynamic, and that's why they're still holding on. But there is this energy of like we know we're kind of wasting our time. Tell me about this Three of Cups. Yeah. 10 of Cups with the 3 of Wands, and I feel like both people have had really like troubles, some relationships, and with the 10 of Cups, they actually have a pretty good, you guys, I don't know if it's you, for some reason it feels, I don't know, I keep saying they, you guys have a very good connection. Like, if it's you with someone, and if you're the feminine, or you're the masculine and you're with the feminine, but you're thinking about someone else, you have a very good, like, maybe not a good connection, but you have a good schedule, or you have like, it works out in both of your favors to just like keep this kind of going. With the 3 of Wands, and I just feel like it's because the reason why you both are connected is because it does work, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot of love there. And it feels like one person might feel really good, or because I feel like one person, as long as there's no problems, as long as things are just calm, as long as it's an energy of as long as we're not arguing, things are good between us. And that's not true. It's not it. Especially because in this energy with the 3 of Wands, I feel like it keeps one person waiting for one. There's one person waiting to feel love, while the other person's already feeling it. There's one person that's like, okay, when am I going to receive? There's two different love languages, and then there's only one person that's willing to learn the other person's love language. And I feel like the thing is, it might be because I feel like the masculine just struggles to give. In general, I feel like it's not so much that they don't speak in the same love language. I feel like the masculine just doesn't know how to give. We can't do what we don't know. Like, I can ask you to solve a math problem that's super hard, but unless you're like, you're probably not going to do it. So there's just this energy of both people just kind of dreaming about it. But I feel like it's going to, it kind of feels like it's meant to break apart. I feel like you both are going to come to like a mutual understanding. Oh my God. There's a timer on my phone, so it's at 14 minutes. I'm gonna have to go, my loves. I love you guys so much. I hope that this kind of helped, or kind of gave you clarity on what's going on in like or between your connection or with your person. I hope it kind of helped. I love you guys so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. Bye, my loves.